In the last few weeks, we've had at least 4 sons, 4 DMD sons, sadly pass away. Most of them, I can really say all of them, way too young. And it's sad that this horrible disease is taking our boys. And I really want to reach out to those mothers, to the mothers who have lost their sons and the mothers who have just recently lost their sons. And this may even include me, who's lost my son, Timothy. Our grief is real. And there will be people who will say, get over it, move on, blah, 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 blah. And they always say things that their good intentions is to try to help you, but they don't realize, unless they're a parent who has lost a child, they really not understand that you just can't say stuff like that. I know it's good intentions, and I know it's hard to know what to say, but the best thing to do to these mothers is you don't have to say anything. Just give them a hug. Just pray with them. Comfort them. Hold their hand. Sing with them. Let them talk about their child. Let them say their names. It's okay. It's not going to hurt you. And it definitely is not going to hurt that parent. It's going to mean a whole lot that they are able to talk about their children who had just passed. It's not a burden. And we are not a burden to you. You just have to understand that a parental grief is not the same. It's not like losing our father or our mother or our grandmother or our aunts or cousins or even a friend. It's a total different ball game. Parental grief is totally different. It's a heartbreak. It is really a pain in your chest that is so freaking real. You think anxiety is bad, you think having a heart attack is bad. When you feel that chest pain, it is real. It is the definition of heartbreak. Just love them. Just be kind to them. But whatever you do, do not run away. Stop hiding. These people, we need you. The most time we need you is now. What I don't get is before Tim died, I had all these friends and even some family who told me who made these promises. I will always be there for you. I will always be there for you. But when the time came when you really needed them, they all disappeared. They vanished. They hid. That's the worst thing you can do to a parent who just lost a child. It is terrible with the loss of the child, but when they have a friend or a relative that disappears on them, that's another loss to them, and it makes the pain, it anguishes us even more when our family won't be there for us. It's very heartbreaking. So to the mothers who just lost your sons, know that we, the parents who have lost our sons, we may not understand what you are personally going through, but we do understand the heartbreak, the pain, the grief of losing a child. We've been there. We understand. And just know that no matter what, come to us. Because when our relatives and friends who were supposed to be there for us disappears and vanishes, know that we are still your family, and we will still be there for you. Because we still love you, we still care, and we really do. We really, really do understand. We have been in your shoes. We are in your shoes. So come over to my group, the Facebook group. It's called Grief Support for DMD Families. Come on over there. Let's talk. Let's vent. You can scream, you can yell, you can swear. I will allow you to swear if Facebook will allow you to swear. And as long as it doesn't offend anybody else, because I understand how much you need to vent. And one of the most important things to do is journal. Journal it. Go see a grief therapist. Go to grief support. Do whatever you do. Find help that will help you. Because no matter how much we cry, and how long we cry, we still need somebody to talk to. And when our families and friends are not willing to listen, know that your DMD will be there. And if you have a grief support, whether it's a support group or a therapist, they will be there to listen. The grief support are wonderful because they understand. Even if their child might have not died of DMD, they still lost a child or a grandchild. And so they still understand that suffering. To all my DMD families, whether your son has passed or not, it is so important to understand grief, because even if your child hasn't died, you're still grieving. And you still need that support. You still need that love. And whether you believe in a God or not, know that no matter what, and no matter how angry you may feel at him, he's still there for you. He's still there for you. He still loves you, just like the rest of us. We're here together. And remember that no matter what, our sons were given to us by God for special reasons. They were here on earth for a purpose. We may not understand. We may be angry. We may not accept the fact that they have died or they have this disease and then they died. But know that no matter what, God gave them to us for a special reason. There was a reason why I had Timothy. I'm slowly beginning to grasp the understanding why God put him into my life. I needed him. And if it was not for him, I would not be here. He was like my savior in a way. And maybe your son was your savior. He loved you like God loved you, like the rest of us does too.